Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. I'm really trying to reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers, so if you can help me out in any way, I would really appreciate it. In our first story, our OP is trapped in the supermarket by a choosing beggar. Let's jump right in. I stopped by at the supermarket today between Zoom calls. On my way into the store, this guy approaches me. For context, I'm a 21-year-old female and apparently also a grade A chump. Choosing Beggar tells me that he is short on cash and could I please grab him some juice and a snack. I say sure. I've been broke before myself and I know what it's like to be hungry. I never give away money, but if someone needs food, then I tend to just think whatever and hand it over. Choosing Beggar follows me into the store. Now, that's a bit weird, but okay. He picks out his stuff, and I also start looking for my own stuff. Choosing Beggar has this confused look. It seems that me doing my own shopping is somehow holding him up. He stops me and says, "You don't seem very concerned about me, like I'm telling you that I need help and you should be concerned. It's iffy." At this point, I'm thinking, oh no. This guy is getting needy. I had better just buy him his crap quickly so that he doesn't follow me around the store anymore. When I take him over to the self-checkout, he asks the attendant if they sell cigarettes. The attendant says no. Choosing Beggar then asks if they do cashback, and the attendant says yes, but only at the other tills. Now Choosing Beggar starts trying to lead me over to the other tills, saying that he needs cash for toiletries. Of course you do. You don't want cigarettes, you want cash for toiletries. I say, no, Choosing Beggar. I'll get him what he picked out, but that's it. Immediately, Choosing Beggar starts getting aggressive. I just want a $5, that's all. I'm not giving you cash. I told you I'd get you snacks. That's it, dude. I'm short on money myself. I'm a full-time student on less than minimum wage earnings, and I'm already over budget on groceries this week. You flipping witch. This costs what? £2.50? Look at that. I want some cash. A $5. That's nothing to you. It's a lot to me. I don't get paid very much myself, man. I'm not working like you. I need cash. Even though he is rude, I still pay for his stuff and he leaves. I get back to my shopping, but now I am starting to become concerned. A guy like this in full needy mode is probably waiting outside for me. 15 minutes later, I finish up and lo and behold, there he is, staring in at me through the double doors. No sign of the food I bought him. Sometimes they open with requests for food just so that they can squeeze you for money later. At this point, I'm becoming late for work and fully stuffing myself. I call my manager, ironically also a total creep, and explain that I'm trapped in a flipping Lidl, but I will be into work as soon as I can. I asked the dude at the checkout what he thinks I should do. First, he and two other dudes go straight out and try to chase Choosing Beggar off. After 20 minutes, they still haven't managed to chase him away. Choosing Beggar gets aggressive, threatens them, stares through the doors at me, but no one budges. Eventually, Choosing Beggar flips off. The store guys walk with me in the opposite direction to help me get a random bus out of the area. On the way out, one of the guys was like, "Lady, you really have to stop talking to these people." Which is not untrue given the circumstances, but it still made me feel like a total idiot. I just don't like to feel that there is such a thing as these people. I simply want to help people out. But seriously, supermarket workers are legends. That stuff was way above their pay grade, but they still covered me. Thanks, guys. Story number 2 gives us a choosing beggar who wants our OP to risk her life for $13.50 an hour. So to clarify, I'm a high-risk person. I have chronic respiratory problems, and so if I were to catch COVID, it just wouldn't be pretty. Last week, I was cooking dinner when I got a call from this medical facility. They were scouting me for a job. I have a couple degrees that they felt would line up with what they were looking for. Working in a medical facility isn't really something that I want to do, so I was already not interested in the position, but networking or whatever, you know, so I stayed on the line. This is how they described the job to me. It's part-time, about 35 hours a week, and there will be no benefits. I absolutely need my own reliable transportation because I will also be on call. I need to feel comfortable coming in on my days off and working overtime. I will need to communicate with different patients in a different language and interpret for them. I am bilingual, but I'm not certified nor fluent enough to be an interpreter in a medical setting. It's a super high-stress environment, and I will be under the direct supervision of several different managers at once. I will need to be cross-trained in over 5 different positions. I will be working directly with patients with COVID and people who are exposed to it daily. I stopped them right there. I told them that as I'm high risk, I'm absolutely not comfortable being exposed to this. I said maybe they are mistaking my education and work experience. I clearly told them that I am not a medical professional and have no medical experience, and I believe it's not safe for me or the patients to have an inexperienced person work with them in a medical setting. They reassured me, "Oh, we provide the proper PPE, and of course, just wash your hands throughout the day and wash your clothes after every shift. Look, if you get it, you get it. There is only so much you can do to prevent it, you know." I responded, "Well, it matters to me and my family whether I get it or not." He pauses for a moment and says he is browsing over my resume some more. I think he was double-checking my education and sees it's social services, and all of a sudden he's like, I feel very confident we take good care of our patients here." I just say, But guess what? They still want to offer me the job, though. They ask me how much my usual rate is, and I figured I would humor them. I say, well, for that kind of a job with hazard pay, I'm thinking about $80 an hour. Without skipping a beat, he says, I understand. Well, the most we can offer is $13.50 an hour. Are you flexible on your rate? We would like to have you on our team." I hung up on him. In our final story today, a choosing beggar wants the store to price match her purchases. Not that she knows of any cheaper offers. This happened in 2016 when I worked for a supplement store. I was the store manager and I was training up a new employee at the time. A woman walked in and began looking through various things. I noticed right away that every time she would look at a product, she would play on her phone for a minute and then she would put the product in her basket. She played around like that in the store for about 30 minutes. Now, in this 30 minutes or so, we must have offered to help her 20 times, or at least asked if she had any questions. Literally every time we would ask her, she would just say, "No, I know what I'm doing." Well, most people who know what they are doing don't have to research everything on their phone for 5 minutes after seeing each product, but I get it. Some people just don't like to deal with salespeople. Now, here is where things start to get sticky. She comes to the counter and I begin ringing her up. I ask her if she is a rewards member. She responds, "No, sir, and before you ask, I don't want to be a rewards member either." Okay, fine. No biggie. So I continue to ring up her purchases. The woman mentions that she could get a lot of the supplements from another store much cheaper, and she knew for a fact they were the same ones. I explained we would price match any item if she could prove the pricing to us. She absolutely refused. "It's not my job to ensure your pricing is fair. That's your job. You need to dig through that for me." Unfortunately, ma'am, our policy is strict and very clear. You must come in with proof of the price difference to get us to price match a product. But as a courtesy, if you tell me what the discount was and it's not too extreme, I'll honor it this one time only. I swear this is what this woman said to me. Okay, you have a serious attitude problem, and I'll need your customer service number to let them know about it. Or you can offer me an additional discount on my products for my inconvenience. I get paid over $30 an hour for my work, and if you expect me to research for the price match, I will also be sending you an invoice for my time. My son is up the street at blank college here, making history, and he needs these things to help him perform in the field. How dare you ever try to keep that from him? And furthermore, price matching is not a courtesy. Price matching is where your business gouges the crap out of a price and then rewards those who aren't stupid enough to fall for your company's sleazy little tricks. So, you had better just make a note in there that these are the prices I pay every time that I come here. Now, as for today's purchase, I believe the discount at the other store was almost 50% off, so if you make it an even 70% off for everything that I am buying, then you'll have satisfied my original request and made up for your terrible misbehavior. I just looked at her for a minute, taking my time to work out my response. Ma'am, I was willing to help you out, but now I am no longer willing to do so. Our store's policy is clear that you must come in prepared with your proof in order for us to offer you a price match. No proof, no price match. Now, I will no longer be offering you any discount without that. Also, ma'am, I am so sorry you feel as though I was rude. I understand that some people don't like to learn how the rules work. No worries. Here we have a great customer complaint system. Just go to our website and you can submit your complaint. If you don't have a computer, then you can call this automated line. Your total today is full price. This woman literally just said, "Oh my God, this isn't over." Then she stormed out of the store. Turns out it was over, because I never heard anything about it again. This is John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.